Now I'm jumping to this next story because we're here and we're in Waco, Texas.
Right.
Brazos Nights, free concert. Everybody knows where it's at. It's down there on the river. It's got the little hill. You can sit down and you see it on TV. I think on PBS, public access. Mm-hmm. Free concert series starting the first Friday in April to July the 4th. And
now
this
you could go on like Waco Trib or something and get all the details, but this is just kind of, I just kind of wanted to tell you what the lineup was. And I mean, it's a pretty cool thing to date night or just something different.
Well, tell them who's all
coming. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be there on a couple of those.
Right? It's pretty good. I think the first Friday in April, the very first concert is Wade Bowen and Willie Nelson's son Lucas. Apparently, he plays a mean blues guitar.
I heard he's pretty dang good.
Well, Wade Bowen's from here, so everybody, go out there and support them. But
right.
I'm looking at Percy Sledge.
Percy Sledge is going to be one night. Classy Baloo.
Donnie Edwards is good.
That's what I'm saying. We know Donnie Edwards. We've seen he's in Vegas.
Yeah. And Elvis impersonator Donnie Edwards and Daryl Dodd will be there one night. So they've got a great lineup this year and it's free. I mean,
my thing is,
can beat that?
Get out there and support
right.
Waco. They're giving you free stuff. I mean, support your Baylor Bears because Friday they play again. The girls won last night. So
I'm gonna tell you what, the girls are playing pretty dang good.
They are.
And now they get a rematch with Tennessee, who beat them
one of the
first games of the year. But Brittany Griner was
she was just
a high schooler then. She's got a year under her belt.
You got to think.
So you never know.
14 blocks. It's a NCAA, I think, division girls record. 14 blocks. She had 12 blocks, and the other team had 12 points.
12 field goals.
12 field goals. That's pretty
that's
good.
pretty.
And for her, like when you watch her and when she's blocking, there's no effort there. I mean,
it reminds
really
me
just
of the ESPN commercial, Stuart Scott blocking those little kids.
Remember that? That was
good. She's good.
All right. More people die every year from polluted, dirty water more than violent crimes and war. Where did you find that
at? It was on Yahoo or AOL. I think it was on AOL.
And that's why Red Cross and all those guys are coming up with a way to turn dirty water.
Clean, yeah.
They got the little deal you pour in and it purifies the water. Because some of those third world countries, they don't have the manpower or the technology to keep clean water.
They're even saying in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, there's millions of people that die every year. Not just in the United States.
Is that from drinking water? Or you got a parasite out at the lake one time, and I thought it was going to kill you.
I did too.
It's just pretty much, I mean, they weren't specific that it was, coming out of your faucet, but, I mean, pretty much everything. They have so many people, millions of people a year in hospital beds that they have parasites, they have all these illnesses that are related to water.
I got it out of the lake. And they told me it was just like drinking the water in Mexico.
Except yours didn't last 2 days. It lasted a week.
It lasted a week.
Oh,
you lost like 22 pounds.
I did. I like it.
How are you like?
But the friends we are, Carl and I, took you to Taco Bell while we ate.
I got so sick.
Nice.
Which made me even sicker because I was smelling it.
Ew.
Oh. That was not good.
I'll never forget. He punches in on the time clock. It's when we actually had jobs. He punched in on that time clock and he come around that corner and everybody went. He was like, yeah.
I didn't even have to ask to go home. They went, just go home, dude. We know.
They're like, what are you even doing?
We believe you. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Can you believe that though? Millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Hey, let me say this right here before we go on to this last subject.
All right.
I am proud of Mr. Inkjet for getting on board, and he had created a Twitter. You helped him with the Facebook. I mean, you got him squared away. But he said it. We told him, hey, man, people are reposting my Twitters.
Right.
And George does it. I do it. Stephanie does it. Chris does it. It's just and you know, and you talk to somebody that gets her ink done in Houston. Tell that story.
A friend of ours that's been watching the show for a long time.
Yep.
Texted me and went, "Do you think the ink guy in Waco will give me a good deal? I usually order mine out of Houston." And I went, "All you got to do is call him and tell him you heard it here, and just tell him what you're paying."
Easy as that.
That's another. I'm telling you, that is this internet. I'm gonna tell you. I've said it a million times. It's powerful.
Here's the deal. Dale, Mr. Inkjet turned us on to social
media.
Waco social networking or whatever, and they have a luncheon coming up Tuesday. A breakfast next Tuesday, and the two speakers are marketing people from Farm Bureau.
Waco social media.
From Farm Bureau, and they are telling why they are pushing their internet for their branding so hard. Stephanie's going to go. If you don't know, which you probably don't, Red Sea is kind of going to merge with another company here in town that does some advertising stuff to where we're not all knocking on the same doors. Right. It's a great opportunity for us and them.
And still with these guys, don't worry.
Yeah. So I think Stephanie and Carrie and probably Chad should go. They're with the other company. Should go to that, just to where we can see why the big companies are doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
And what they say.
Yeah. WacoSocialMedia.com.
That is it.
I looked it up. Stephanie was right. WacoSocialMedia.com. And I'm gonna tell you, if more people get on board, you're gonna understand just how powerful this. I mean, you're doing it on your phone. I mean, Mr. Inkjet's sending out Twitters. We are your Facebook, your MySpace.
The problem is it's a couple idiots trying to tell them how big it is.
That's true. That's true.
Wait. I'm not one of those.
Listen, we're not going to be picking.
It's not like going to beat a dead horse.
Thanks.
A lineman for the Denver Broncos, Jamal Williams, and 5 of his friends go to the coffee shop cafe at 3 a.m.
It's like
closing.
Madeline's or something. It was in the Hard Rock Cafe in San Diego.
And he said, if you will keep it open and feed us, we'll hook you up.
We'll make it worth your while.
What'd they do, Steph?
So he gets this $16 million contract, right? So he's like, I have money to throw around. And they go in at 3 a.m. It's closing time. And then he's like, all right. So he gave all 6 of the employees that kept it open and fed them food $100 a piece.
That's more than they made it work all day.
I actually like stories like that. I mean, that is, I think that when we get rich, we already tip good. We just don't have any money left, but we tip good.
It's almost like the, what was the country song where she leaves the $100 bill?
The gift. Brad Paisley. The one where she's pregnant and
leaves the $100 bill and it all comes full
pays
circle.
It forward.
Oh, okay. I know what you're
I think that's Brad Paisley.
I don't think so.
Anybody know?
Doesn't matter. It's kind of the same deal. They did them.
I will tell you this: why we tip so good. I will say this. I'll say this, and I always mean it. The reason why we tip so good is when we walk in, they remember who you are. Ashley at Cheddar's, especially.
Oh, she's so amazing.
She is the greatest server in Waco, Texas. I believe it.
And she usually works the bar area
at Cheddar's. Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. Not only with us.
No, not only with us.
Other people that come in and sit there, she'll go, you having the same thing you had 3 weeks ago?
The best server in Waco, Texas. And she's having a little girl. I want to say congratulations.
So tip her well.
Tip her well. You know what? Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow.
Time must be up.
And until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris. And we are out of here. Yeah, anything I'd rather do, I can't imagine.